Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Can you believe I think it's 4 years since the last time I did a video. Yeah, I'm not very organised, I'm very lazy. But I just thought it'd be really good to have a quick catch up on some of the new watches I added to my collection over the last couple of years or so. I've not got them all here with me at the moment, but I just thought I'd pick out the ones that I like the most, I find the most interesting anyway. I've sold a few, I've traded a few. But yeah, I just thought to have a quick run through these. As you know, that I pretty much it's pretty much off the cuff. This I made a few notes on the sizes because I can never remember the size of the watches and or the lug to lug widths, that kind of stuff. So I made a few notes there. But other than that, I'm quite unprepared as usually the case. Looking at the first one, I don't think I've ever shown this one before in my videos. This is Oyster Perpetual 39 millimeters, known as the OP39. They brought out a black one like this, and also not like this, as is this one, is the black dial. They brought out the white dial as well, which I believe was the most popular one, but I actually preferred the black dial, so that's what I went for. 2019, I think I purchased this. And I really like it because it's so simple, but it's as usual with Rolex, it's beautifully made. No nonsense. The dial itself is I believe it was replaced by the 41 millimeter, which has now got double batons at 3, 6, and 9. This is just single, and I just like the simplicity of this dial. It's just really cool, and it does actually hark back to the previous Oyster Perpetuals. And it's just a beautiful watch. Not a fancy clasp, so it's not a special adjustment clasp, it's just a normal thing. As you can see, I've been wearing it. Got a few scratches on it there, but nothing too bad. So yeah, this is really really one of my favourites. And as I said, it does fly under the radar because it's not a nice simple looking watch. The next one is kind of in the same vein, but it's Tuda. It's the only Tuda I own. And this is the Tuda Ranger. I know it didn't receive that much fanfare when it came out. Not everybody likes it with it being so plain, but I really couldn't resist this. I've always liked the Tuda Ranger, the vintage examples. I like Explorer-wise, I like the Explorer, but I like the 1016 with the printed dial. So when this became available, with it being a new watch, but still with that printed dial, I just really fell in love with it. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with this. This is a pretty regular wear of mine. No nonsense, easy to read. Not even going, is it yet? Obviously, I'm not wearing it enough. But this has an adjustable clasp. So this is pretty good. So it moves up and down, gives you that extra few millimeters when your wrist is swollen. So yeah, I really do love this one. So there it is, Tuda Ranger. Next one is a Corono Tokyo. So next three are Japanese, this being the first one. So this is just a beautiful design. This is one of the ones that they release. They release a new model every now and again, and it's a real pain to get one because they only have a certain amount of time that you can order the one, and it's just from Japan, and you have to get in there quick and get it in the basket and get the payment done or whatever. And I was lucky with this one because actually they didn't limit the numbers, they just limited the time to buy. So I think it was 10 minutes or something like that. So they honoured all the orders that they did receive within those 10 minutes. And this is a beautiful watch. I think it's 37 millimeters across, and its lug width is 20 millimeters. So I've got this on an aftermarket strap at the moment, but the strap it came on was pretty nice. But it's got this lovely pink dial. It's really simplistic type design, and yeah, I really like that. Okay, next one is another Japanese, going vintage again. I have purchased a few vintage watches. As you know, I really do love vintage watches. This is a King Seiko, I think from the late 60s, early 70s. So this is one I've got pretty recently. You know, the detail right down to that beautiful medallion on the back, it's really cool. This one again, I think this is 36 millimeters. Got it on this Stingray strap. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is a smashing. I did have a King Seiko years ago, and I actually sold it and always regretted it. So I was really chuffed to pick this one up. Next Japanese base watch is the QOE. I think that's how you pronounce it. These pretty recent company actually, but they're becoming quite popular. I've had this about maybe 3 years, but I think they're much more popular than when I first got it. It's called the Old Smith. Lovely dial. Nice colour of loom there. But yeah, this is a really fun watch to wear as well. Not expensive, really reasonable, but a nice plain dial and case. Really like this one. The size of this one I think is 35mm, so a little bit smaller, and it's got an 18mm lug width as well. So yeah, that's a pretty nice piece there. And then this one here is the most recent one I've actually bought. Okay, so this is the Baltic. I think it's called the MR Classic Silver is the right title for it, but this is absolutely stunning. I picked this up at the Time and Tide showroom in London a couple of months ago. Fantastic place if you ever get a chance to go there. Specialising in micro brands and having some really good stock available as well. But yeah, absolutely fell in love with this. Obviously, this design really does remind you of a certain Patek Calatrava with the Breguet numerals, but cost significantly less, but beautifully executed. Beautiful dial. Love the case shape. And then if you look at the back as well, I know they use a Chinese movement with a micro rotor, but absolutely wonderfully decorated. The detail on it is really good. Fantastic bang for buck, and I actually do wear that a lot. Next up is my first Yama. Again, these are quite new, as in a quite new resurrected brand. Obviously, it was an old brand going back, but this has been resurrected quite recently. This is called the Urban Classic. What's this? This is 36mm. No, sorry, do beg your pardon. It's 37.5mm, which is a nice sweet spot for me. I like 37mm, and it's 20m lug width. But it's a lovely simple 9mm, I believe, the thickness of it. But I really fell in love with this ice blue dial. I haven't got any other watches like with that kind of dial at all. So yeah, really nice. It gets worn plenty of times. So yeah, really, it's a bit of a scratch there. So it has got acrylic crystal, but I'll easily buff that out. Yeah, really pretty watch and really nicely put together as well. Then lastly, something a little bit different. This is the Bong Pong, the Swatch Bong Pong. This one is Ocean of Storms. Didn't really catch my eye, the others that they were releasing when they were all in those jazzy colours. Really didn't do anything for me. But this one, being in this matte black plastic, really do like the look of this. It really does look close to original Bong Pong 50 Fathoms. It's just really nice looking. As I said, didn't really like the jazzy colour versions of this, but the dial is really good considering the price point here. What I did was I took off the NATO and I put on a sail cost strap, which obviously in the vein of the original 50 Fathoms, which obviously it's not, but I think this looks really cool. It's a really great watch. So there you go, just a bit of a quick update. I did purchase a few other watches. I'll try and sort myself out and get myself organised and maybe do another video in the next couple of weeks or so to add those to it. But thanks for watching. Cheers.